Hi, I'm Sean McVeigh with Sean's Outdoor Adventures, and I just want to briefly tell you how I fixed some bottom cam lean on this particular Hoyt compound, and that hopefully will help you if you have that issue. I bought this back in 2007, and over the years it developed some serious bottom cam lean, and the axle actually stuck out farther than the edge of the limb on this bow when I bought it, and I didn't think much of it back then. But having that extra play could cause problems for you. Ultimately, though, what I did is, if you think about it, the cables pull on that side of the cam, and so I had bottom cam lean because of that. So I tried maybe putting twist into the cables to bring the cam back, but that didn't work. It just threw off the timing of the bow. Some people also suggested swapping the limbs from one side to the other because one limb could be weaker than the other, and I thought, well, if one limb is weaker than the other, that's bad news for your bow anyway, because that's going to throw off the performance of the bow. But I swapped the limbs anyway. It did absolutely nothing. The last thing I did was I went to the local pro shop, and I didn't know where else to go. And the spacers that go between the cam itself and the limb, I got a thicker spacer, which I put on the side opposite the cables, and then a thin spacer here. Originally, there was a thicker spacer on this side, and even the thicker spacer wasn't as thick as the one I have in here now. So anyway, the thicker spacer is now on the side away from the cables and a thinner one on this side. And what that did is it helped move the cam closer to where the cables were being pulled, where they go on the cable guard here, or the cable slide. So it brought it closer. So I had cam lean like this, and we're putting that spacer in brought the cam over, and it took pretty much all the cam lean out. So my suggestion to you would be check the spacers and maybe do some adjustments there. You might even have to go and get a bigger spacer depending on how bad your cam lean is. And you also want to make sure that you don't get, you still are going to need to be able to fit it in here. The axle is only so long, but fortunately for me, mine was longer to begin with, so it ended up working out that way. But the thicker spacer on the side opposite the cables is what really helped me. So that's just a suggestion. I hope it helps you if you're dealing with that kind of an issue with the Hoyt compound. Till next time, take care and God bless.